Hi guys, it's Nikta, the Lean Body Coach from Hvar, Croatia. And this 20-minute yoga sequence is great to help you overcome resistance. It's also great if you only have a short amount of time to practice to really just get into a juicy flow and get your body moving and shift your energy. Enjoy! This practice is perfect if you are facing a challenging situation that you are resisting, because it helps open up your body and release emotions and overcome resistance. Start in Supta Baddha Konasana on your back, feet together, knees fall wide apart, and place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And just by placing one hand on your body, you are sending your body signals showing that you're safe, which can immediately activate your parasympathetic nervous system and relax your body. Stay here for 3 deep breaths in through your nose. Fill up the belly all the way to the top. And exhale through your nose. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly with air, expanded at the top. And exhale through your nose. One more time, deep breath in through your nose. Expand at the top. And on the exhale, let everything go. Make your way up to a seated position and raise your hands to the sky, bringing it to prayer pose, and set an intention for your practice. Perhaps make your intention today about contributing as opposed to what you can get out of your practice. What can you contribute to yourself or those around you? Focus on your breath, traveling in through your nose for a count of 4, tickling your nostrils and pause, and then exhale and let the air make its way out through your nose for a count of 4. On your next inhale, make your way up to your first downward facing dog with your feet hip-width distance apart. Now anchor your feet and press into your heels. Switch on your core by sucking in your stomach towards the back of your spine and engaging Uddiyana Bandha. And rotate the hip by tucking the pelvis under. Now press both palms and all 10 fingertips into the mat and micro bend your elbows. Beautiful work, guys. Take one more deep inhale and a long exhale. On no breath, step up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, and fall forward on the exhale into ragdoll. You're welcome to grab your elbows and hang here for a second, allowing your spine to elongate and lengthen the side body. Slowly and surely, make your way up to a standing position with your hands reaching for the sky, and bring your hands to prayer pose. Again, a big inhale through the nose, reach up and dive forward with a micro bend in your knees. Let's loosen up those hamstrings. Halfway lift on the inhale and press back into plank position on the exhale. While you're in plank, engage the belly by pulling it into the spine and lower down to the mat very slowly. We are coming into our first back bend with a gentle cobra. Just lifting the upper body and lower it back to the mat. Again, press back into downward facing dog and stay here for one full breath. Inhale and exhale, empty out. On your next inhale, lift the right leg and step forward to Warrior Two. Bend the front knee to 90 degrees and anchor all four corners of your feet while lifting the inner arches of your feet up. Both hands reaching to the opposite direction with energized fingertips, and tuck the pelvis under at the same time. Right hand lifts, paint the sky and reverse your warrior. And on the exhale, come down to a high lunge. Both hands down to the mat. On your inhale, right arm lifts and open up your heart. Reach to the sky and stay here for 3 full breaths. Look up to the sky and open up your chest. This is a beautiful heart opening exercise. One more breath in. Nice and long on the inhale. And nice and long exhale. Place the right arm back to the mat and step back and lower to chaturanga. Then up dog. And press back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts and steps forward to Warrior Two on the exhale. The front thigh lowers parallel to the ground. Sit nice and low and engage your glutes. Squeeze your bottom. Now both hands reach and extend, but relax and drop the shoulders nicely and suck in your belly. On the next inhale, left palm paints the sky as you reverse your warrior and extend that side body. Then exhale down to a high lunge. Next inhale, left arm lifts and opens up the chest while reaching to the sky. And open up those collarbones. Inhale and exhale. We're staying for 2 more breaths. See if you can open up your heart a little bit more as you look up to the sky. One last breath. And on the exhale, place the arm back to the mat. Step back, lower to chaturanga. And upward facing dog. And press back to downward facing dog. Ground your heels. On your next inhale, roll forward to high plank with your hands directly below the shoulders. And taking one arm at a time, drop down to your elbows to low plank. If you have a block handy, place it in between your forearms and your hands lengthways and squeeze it in between your forearms. The harder and stiffer you can make your entire body, the more you can focus on extending through the crown of your head and your heels, and the easier it will become to hold your body. So make your body as stiff as a board and you'll feel light as a feather. On the next inhale, walk your feet a little closer to your hands for dolphin pose, while still holding the block and squeezing it in between your forearms. Focus on pushing yourself away from the mat. If you've never done this pose before or you don't do it often, you might feel it in your back or your core or your arms. It's challenging, but hang in there. This is where that resistance comes in. If it's really too challenging for you to hold, you can drop your knees, but continue to breathe. And observe how you deal with resistance in your body and in your life or in any given situation. Because likely you'll respond to resistance the same exact way you do on your yoga mat. Try to see if you can choose a different path today. And embrace the difficulties, knowing they'll only make you stronger and more resilient. Now walk your feet back to plank and push yourself back to high plank, then back into downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of the mat and then come up to chair pose, bending your knees and reaching to the sky. Hands and fingertips are energized. Touch your fingertips together, toes together and knees together, and sit just a little bit lower. Now melt your shoulders and stay for one more full breath. Then fall forward. Halfway lift on the inhale and fall forward. Exhale. Step the feet hip-width apart and make peace signs with your fingers and grab a hold onto your big toes. Padangusthasana. Bend your knees a lot, as much as you need so that your chest is resting in your thighs. And stay here for 3 long, relaxing breaths. Now let go of your toes and halfway lift. Inhale. Step back to chaturanga. Lower on the exhale. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And press back to downward facing dog on the exhale. And repeat the same sequence and poses, but now one breath per movement. So right leg lifts on the inhale. Come to warrior 2, step forward. Reverse your warrior, inhale. And on the exhale, down to high lunge. Right arm lifts, inhale. Open the chest. And on the exhale, place the hand back to the mat. Step back to chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. And step the left foot forward. On the inhale, reverse your warrior. And on the exhale, down to your high lunge. Inhale, left arm lift, open the chest, look up. And on the exhale, place the hand back down to the mat and step back. Lower the chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look up, and with your knees still crossed, hop to the top between your hands. And coming to a seated position with your right knee bent on top of the left knee to half kingfish pose. Raise your left arm and hook your left elbow into the right knee and twist to the right. On the inhale, fill up, lift your chest. And on the exhale, twist a little more. Stay here for one full breath. And twist back, switch to a counter twist to the left side. Make your way back to center. And now we're going to untangle your knees by simply standing up, your knees crossed, and turning the entire body left 180 degrees. So you end up with your left knee on top when you sit down. Then repeat on the other side with raising the right arm and hooking the right elbow into the thigh and twist to the left. Release and counter twist to the right. Untangle your feet in front of you and make your way onto your back. Point both feet to the top of the mat and grab a hold of your thighs, core switched on, belly pulled in, and we're going to do 10 rolls. So get ready. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax onto the mat. Arms above your head, long stretch. Then bring both knees into the chest and roll into a ball. Roll up and down, side to side. Whatever movement your body needs. And make your way into your final position, Shavasana. We'll stay here for 3 minutes. And if you have a towel, grab it and place it over your eyes and relax every muscle in your body melting onto the mat. And there's a beautiful quote by Carl Jung that says, "What you resist persists." So consider all the things you're currently resisting in your life and see if you can use this opportunity to approach them differently with a fresh set of eyes and set yourself free from resistance. slowly start to come back to your body. Bring your knees into your chest and roll side to side. Then roll to your right side and push yourself up to seat. Bring your hands to heart center and revisit your intention that you said at the beginning. And just observe how you feel about it now. And acknowledge yourself for your beautiful practice today. As always, thank you so much for being here. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe for more sessions like this.